What's up, everybody? It's your girl Ashley from Our Journey of Love podcast, and I'm here with the husband.
What up, though?
And we are here for this week's A&P topic. Dum dum dum. I thought you was gonna make the little sound effect.
No need.
So this week's topic is, why aren't marriages lasting like they did in our grandparents' generation? What do you think?
Several factors into that.
Okay, let's break it down.
One, it ain't back in the day no more. You know, we got a lot of examples now. Mm-hmm. We are experienced now. There's a lot of independent people now. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of I can do things by myself type things. So we are grown to do more independent stuff, and it's not a whole lot of, I guess I would say, it's not a whole lot of room for error anymore, as people say. You know,
this cancel culture.
Yeah. You know, because our grandparents, they didn't know, you know, I ain't gonna say they ain't know no better. I hate to put it that way. They ain't know no better. They was at that time. I mean, they was free for a little minute, maybe what, decade for real. They was still going through depression, and you know.
Not a depression.
Okay. Civil rights movement. That's the.
I'm about to say, how old are we going there? My grandparents ain't that old.
Civil rights movement. Mine is. Mine's up there. So you know, they got married. They had all these kids. You know, so they didn't have social media. They didn't have TV like that. Mm-hmm. So they didn't have all the distractions. It was there, and they held down the fort because that's all they knew. You know, but every generation got better and better and better. So I think that's why now it's a little harder for couples to stay together because of all those things mixed in a big old bowl. Old bowl. You know, you got all this cheating, and you know, even though
they was cheating,
back then.
They was telling folks they was going to get some bread, and they was going to Susie's house.
Right, and they didn't come back. Some of them didn't even come back.
They didn't come back with the bread.
But now you say you ain't come back. They can find you now.
No,
ping them cell phone tiles, tracking your movements, pinging your cell phone, you know, all that. So
okay. So I hear what you're saying. I think I have a little bit of a different perspective as to why it's not lasting. Kind of, sort of what you stated, but with some additional stuff. Mm-hmm. So what I do agree on is the fact that you mentioned just the independence that we have. Particularly for women, I would say. Women are more educated than we've ever been. Mm-hmm. We are getting houses on our own. We are getting our own cars. Mm-hmm. We are not waiting for a man to provide us with the lifestyle that we want.
Right.
But with that comes some insecurities with some men. You know, they are threatened by another woman's success. Mm-hmm. You know, because that makes them feel inferior. So that takes their manhood away, so to speak. Right. So that's part of it. You mentioned the cancel culture. That is definitely part of it. Mm-hmm. I think this generation is so quick to give up on somebody. You know, somebody makes a mistake and that's it. Deuces, I'm out. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not standing for this. I think this generation doesn't have the stick-to-itness, if that's the word. I know it's not.
No.
But we don't have the stick-to-itness. I mean, that's just what it is. You know, we don't have, when there was a problem, you address it. You stay home and you fix it. Right? We have so many avenues to talk to other people, and to let other people in our business and to persuade us, girl, I wouldn't stand for that, or man, you should leave her alone, and this, that, and the third. And we really don't have a support system that really respects marriages in general. You know, so if something doesn't go a certain way, then I gotta go. I'm not working this out with you. I can do this by myself. You know, that type of thing. And then
what they say, what I need you for.
Right. But for me, the only thing that I want to mention that you didn't mention was the fact that I just don't think marriages are respected or held in high regard like they were back then. Right? No, there's a lot of people who just say, why do I need to get married? It's just a piece of paper. We can just live together. We can just do this. And it's a lot of people that are just settling for relationships without, from my perspective, the actual commitment of it behind it all, right? So a lot of people aren't even getting married. They're just choosing to live a married life without officially getting married. Which then allows them to really maneuver if they so choose, you know. So to me, that's still not a commitment, right? Because a marriage is not just a commitment. A marriage is a ministry and it's a business. It really is. So just think of it in terms of anything was to happen to your significant other and you're not married. Legally, you ain't entitled to none of that.
None of it.
None of it. So I just think, you know, between the cancel culture and this new sense of independence that particularly women have gained and the I don't need you attitude, I think all of that factors into why marriages aren't lasting like they did back in the day. Just my opinion.
I agree. I need some water after that.
But y'all, listen, be sure to tell us what you think in the comments, all right? We got the story posted on our Instagram, so be sure to follow our Instagram and Facebook pages. Until next time.